Hello! Welcome back to another Foundation Friday. I'm Megara, I like makeup, and today I'm going to be testing out the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation because I've had this a while, but I can't remember what I thought of it. So I thought I'll get it out now, see what I think, because I've used a decent amount of it, I think. And if you're wondering, I have it in shade 105 because I am really pale, but it's in the middle of winter, so it may be a bit too fair for me. After last week where it was a bit of an odd shade for me. So I'm going to stick this on my face and see how it goes. So now this week I have a teeny tiny mirror. And for primer I'm going to use the Honey Dew Me Up primer. It looks like this. I like the name of it. So I'm just going to get a bit of this. This is really runny. Let's get a bit. I've got to say, it does smell a bit like Bonjela, but better. I'm only thinking this because I have Bonjela in my mouth right now because I've got my wisdom teeth coming through, and it is really bloody painful. I'm just going to rub this in with my fingers. This is a nice hydrating one of those primers because I've got pretty dry skin. If you want to know more about that, let me know and I can do an entire video on my dry skin life and all that fun and skincare routine or distinctive lack of skincare routine. So I'm gonna get foundation. It's got a nice little pump, it's not a squeezy tube. Get to my mirror. Okay, unless this oxidizes like a hoe, this is gonna be way too pale for me. It's definitely a little bit too light for me right now, but in the winter it is a pretty damn good match for me. And it is definitely a medium coverage foundation because I can still see a few spots down here, a little bit of redness in a few places, but considering that is not too bad. Now I'm going to whack on my normal stuff and I'll speed through it. So for concealer I've got the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, which I've been using quite a lot recently because, well, it's really good coverage. So next I'm going to powder it down with Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Loose Setting Powder, and I'm going to make a mess because I just whacked that all over my hand. Now it's already quite a warm day and it is. Okay, it's 1 o'clock, so it's a fairly warmish day. It's not as warm as it has been for the last few days. As you may have seen in my last Foundation Friday where it was hot. It was so unbelievably warm the last few days. This is set down quite nicely. I mean, as usual I'm going to need some setting spray just to kind of give it a bit more life, but I'm going to bronze, contour, blush, all that normal stuff. Do my eyeshadow and I'll be right back with you. This is where we're at with the foundation. It is currently 1:30. I've had this on since about, I don't know, about an hour I think, and I'm liking how it's looking. I've got a highlighter, lipstick. I'll link the video about my eyeshadow and all that up in the cards and down in the comments, so, well, down in the description. So this is where we're starting at. Let's see how this lasts. End of Sunday and hasn't settled onto my fine lines on my forehead, which is a plus. It has worn off a bit, but I have had sunglasses on, so I'm going to see how it lasts because I didn't put any setting spray on today. I normally use the XX Revolution Hydrating one or the blue one by Rude Cosmetics. I'll say it's looking pretty flawless right now. I mean, it's come off a bit on my nose, but that happens. Bit weird around my nose, but also it's looking pretty alright. I mean, let's see how this rest of the week goes because this could be quite a contender. Just see how it goes. It's a lovely Monday morning and it's windy. It's not too warm yet, but who knows what this day is going to bring. And this is what we're starting with the Fenty foundation. And I will see you at the end of the day because there is not much to update you on right now. It's Monday evening and so it's come off my nose a bit, but I have got a bit of a blocked up nose. I got wisdom teeth coming through, so they're kind of painful, and I found that when my mouth gets sore, I get a runny nose. So I'm gonna put that's why I've got some come off there because I've been blowing my nose a bit. Hasn't sunk into my forehead too badly. It came off around my nose again where I've had my sunglasses on my way home into work, but it's looking alright. It has been a pretty cool day compared to last week, definitely, so I'm gonna go with it's staying on alright, but the rest of the week may prove differently, so this is why I have a week-long wear test. As it does in the UK, it's raining-ish, but it is Tuesday morning and my makeup's looking okay, I think. So let's see how this day goes, because it could get humid, it could just keep raining, who knows? But this is going well. It's another grey and cloudy afternoon, and here is what my face is looking like. So, haven't got that warm today, so let's get on that. So it's come through a bit on my cheeks where it's kind of rubbed off a bit, but that might just be me. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking pretty good on my forehead and it's coming off a bit on my nose. So, it doesn't have as much staying power as some other foundations, but let's see how it lasts the rest of the week because I'm going to judge it then, not right now. It's Wednesday morning and I'm pinky purpley again because I can, and I'm going to let you know how this goes because this is what we're looking like at the moment. And as ever, I'm probably running late, but you kind of get used to that at this point. This is where we're at after about 10 hours and I'm just tired. I just want to put my glasses back on and it's looking alright. It's got a bit weird around my nose. It has come off my nose, but I was wearing a face mask when I was doing my shopping. Got a bit of a spot coming up there, but let's just ignore that. It stayed on my cheeks better than yesterday. It's not looking quite as pink underneath, but yeah, I'm saying it's looking pretty good. I didn't use setting spray because I completely forgot, but you know, stuff happens. Basically my wisdom tooth is coming down and it's right royal painful after I've just brushed my teeth, so good fun with that. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on how this is looking through the week. I mean, it's not looking the best, but I've got really, well, fairly dry skin into my eyebrows and my nose and stuff, but it's not looking atrocious. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here because at least it's not sinking into my lines as much as some other foundations. That's something at least. I'm under the impression it's Thursday today, and this is what my makeup's looking like when we're starting. And I'm actually socialising tonight, so who knows what this is going to end up looking like. So I'm probably going to have to wear a face mask. Oh well! This is where we're at. 14 hours in. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I know, I've worn this for quite a while. So, has come off my nose a little bit, but I have been wearing a face mask a bit today because I've been socialising. It's not too bad around my spot. It's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, I'd say this looks pretty alright. Better than a few of the other foundations I've worn for the length of time have looked. Still looking a bit odd around my nose. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it does look a bit odd in my pores. But that might be the concealer over the powder. Concealer powder, all that kind of thing, because I did kind of put a bit more powder on today. Yeah, it's looking pretty okay, I'll say anyway. Hello everybody, it's Friday, I've made it. And this is where we're starting the day in lovely beautiful sunshine. And I'm probably going to roast myself in my shirt, but oh well. So yeah, looking alright to start with. So let's get this day started. Because tomorrow's the weekend, which means I get to sleep. This is where we are on Friday afternoon. It's currently 6 o'clock. My last week's foundation Friday just went live. This is where we're at, so it's come off my nose a little bit. My eyeshadow's still staying on. But it's staying on pretty well everywhere else apart from my nose. Don't think I wore a face mask today. Yeah, it hasn't really sunk into anything. It's gone a bit weird where I've got drier patches like in between my brows. It's a chronic thing, I've had it since pre-teens. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It does look a bit dry in patches, but I did try out a new old powder, so it might be that, I don't know, but it's not looking awful, it's not looking the best today, so I really don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna have to update you tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for how I actually feel about this. So what do I think of the lovely Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation? I think it's okay. I think it's got okay coverage, but it doesn't last as long as some other foundations I've tried, i.e. Maybelline, no, L'Oreal Infallible foundation which I tried the week before. And I think it's okay. I think it's a bit light for me at the moment, but that's not its fault, it's more the fact that I actually got a tan this year. It lasts okay, it's not the best, but for a foundation when I've got weird skin, it's pretty alright. I mean, it didn't kind of pick up on dry patches too much apart from between my eyebrows, but pretty much every foundation does that. And yeah, it lasted okay, came off my nose, but again, most foundations come off my nose. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, and I'll see you on Tuesday for another video. Bye!